All right, what's up, everybody? Just getting in the car for the first time here to take a road trip. Picked up the car yesterday, and we are going to be driving to Wisconsin. So follow along as we test out our new Model Y Tesla. All right, we have made it to our first supercharger stop. Quite a few stalls open here, which is nice. We stopped with 12% left, so pretty good. Not a bad trip at all. Used the full self-driving the whole way. See how that feels. Seeing as how we're on the free trial right now. Thank you, Tesla. But not bad at all. Not bad at all. Very smooth, relaxing ride. It was very beneficial to be able to just sit back and relax. Still paid attention. Had a couple situations where I wasn't sure what was going to happen, but the car made good decisions. And what was nice is if I wanted to speed up quickly, I could overtake it by just pressing on the gas pedal, which was really nice. But overall, not a bad ride. Really enjoyed it. We're gonna charge up. So we just started charging, and looks like it's gonna be about a 25-minute charge here to get to 80%. I think that's gonna update because I'm gonna put in our next destination, and then we will see what happens. All right, we are just about done with charging here. We are about 25 minutes in. All right, so we can see here that we've added about 204 miles. It says that we can go 240 miles currently. When we got here, we were at about 12%, and we're almost to 80%. I ran this up to 80. That's what it told me to do. And we are going to make it all the way to Wisconsin on this single charge. Again, we are in Benton Harbor right now. And to get to our next place where we are going to recharge in Pleasant Prairie, Wisconsin, we should have about 20% or so left. It's a little windy out today, so it very well could go up or down a little bit depending on the speed of the wind as we're driving. But overall, though, not too bad. About 25 minutes to charge up, and we are on our way out. We've made it to our second supercharger here. Only one other sitting here, so it shouldn't be too bad. We arrived with 30% remaining on our charge. This is the last place that I have to supercharge before I get to my final destination. So I wanted to make sure that I had a full charge for the driving that I'm going to do this evening, as there's really nowhere to charge up once I get where I'm going. So we're going to charge up here. Don't anticipate it to take too long, seeing as how it's only we're only at 30%. Taking a look here, let's see here. It's saying that it's not going to take too long to charge. Let's see here. Here we go. So this is a 150 kilowatt charger, so it might take just a little bit of time, but not too much. So we are now plugged in and charging. We have 25 minutes remaining to charge to 80% before we take off. So taking about the same amount of time as our last charge for more. Two reasons. One, we started at 35% as opposed to 16%. And the second reason is this is a 150 kilowatt charger and not a 250 like our last one. So we'll go ahead and walk around here. We're at a little outlet mall, so we'll go walk around a little bit, stretch our legs, and we'll be back in about 25 minutes to take off. morning, everyone. At least for me it is. Just woke up here, got ready, and packed the car back up. Wanted to take a video last night of what the car looked like and where I ended up staying, but it was so dark last night, couldn't do that. So here we are. We're gonna hop in the car and go drive over, pick up my daughter, and spend some time with her today. And then we'll be headed back home. So anyway, here is the Model Y one more time. If you haven't had a chance to do so, like and subscribe for me, please. I'm gonna be doing a lot more videos of the car as we get going. Be doing some road trips. My wife and I actually already have one planned, so we'll be doing some video from that one as well here. That road trip's planned in just a couple weeks, so not too long from now. We'll probably do a video between now and then. And also, if you were wondering where I am, I ended up stopping at a state park here in Wisconsin last night. A lot cheaper than a hotel room, seeing as how we can do the camp mode right in the back of the Model Y there, which by the way worked out really well last night. Stayed nice and warm in there. It wasn't too cold last night anyway, but set it to 68 and it held all night. So there is actually a receptacle that I was able to plug into and charge as well. So I was able to get some free juice per se. So anyway, let's see here. We are at, I'll put a tag in the bottom here, exactly what state park I'm at. I'm blanking on the name all of a sudden here, but anyway, I stayed at a state park here, a lot cheaper than the hotel, and yeah, worked out perfect. You can see my bed right there, all folded up right now. But anyway, I would just recommend, if anyone decides to do camp mode, I would highly recommend getting a mattress of some sort for the back. The blankets folded up there. There we go. Were comfortable, but still was able to feel the back of the seats a little solid there. But overall, slept very well though. It was comfortable in the car. Set it at the temp I wanted, and away we went. So anyway, more to come, and yeah, let's keep on going. All right, next stop, we just arrived in Burr Ridge. Got quite a few slots available, and there's even some, I think you can see that over there as well. I think it was like 12 slots or something. Anyway, we're gonna charge up here. We're down to 21%. Again, we're in Burr Ridge, Illinois. Again, headed back home, and says that we're supposed to charge up here for, I think it was 25 minutes, so not too long. Oh, it says estimated charge time 45 minutes, so hopefully it doesn't take that long. We'll see. And then yeah, we're gonna go from there. So we're gonna charge up and head back out. We are almost home. One more supercharge here, and we'll be headed home. Only one here right now, which is good. We should be able to get max kilowatts here. We're at a 150 watt charger in Walker, Michigan. I got here with 19% left, so we definitely needed to charge up in order to make it the rest of the way. Says we only need 5 minutes of charge, but because I'm going straight home, I'm gonna charge a little bit more, just because of the fact that I don't have a level 2 charger installed yet at home. So I want to make sure that I have enough, and then we'll go from there. So again, drive overall has been really well. I really enjoyed the ride. The full self-driving has been really helpful. It's done very well. So very happy with that. And the supercharging has been amazing, to be honest with you. The last one that we supercharged at was a little slower than expected. But then again, we had a lot of people that were there. There were a lot of people at the stalls. More than half were filled up at one time. So that was to be expected, right? It's definitely going to slow down a little bit when you have a lot of people there. But still not too bad. We were in and out in about 30 minutes or so. So really good. Like I said, It says we only need about 5 minutes here, but I'm planning to charge up a little bit more so that I'm not arriving home on very little charge. I'd like to arrive home with, if I can, at least 50%, and then we'll throw it on the trickle charge and let it charge the rest of the day and overnight, and should be fine. I'm only going to be around town driving, so not too bad.
Turn left onto Holton Court.
So again, we're going to sit here and continue to charge here a little bit longer. It says 25 minutes to get to 80%. Like I said, I'm going to go to about 50, 60%, somewhere in there, and then I'm going to take off. So probably another 10, 15 minutes and we should be good to roll. Again, thanks so much for watching this. I really do appreciate it. Hopefully you've had an opportunity to learn a little bit if you're considering Tesla. I'm going to put my link in the comments and the description, I should say. That way, if you are looking at buying, save yourself an extra $1,000. All right, it'll definitely help you out. I know it helped me, so thank you to the person that helped me, John. Do really appreciate that. So that referral does go a long ways. Not only does it help you, but it helps me, and it helps everybody all around. Again, if you're looking to buy a Tesla, hopefully this has helped you. If you have any questions, put them in the comments. All right, really would love to hear your questions. When I do another video, I'll definitely try to answer as many as I can. And yeah, if you go ahead and buy one, I promise you, you're not going to regret it. I have been really happy with this so far. I know it's only been just a couple days, but it's got to be the best ride I've ever had, to be honest with you. Sleeping in the back with the seats folded down was amazing last night. The biggest thing, I need to get a mattress. But even if you don't have a mattress, all right, it was, I mean, granted, it was solid, but it was comfortable in the fact that I had enough room, all right, to move around. Very comfortable. That could have easily fit 2 people back there with no problem. In fact, my wife and I, we're going to take a trip here in a couple weeks. So subscribe if you haven't done so yet. Hit that subscribe button. We're definitely going to go and do a video for that trip. In a couple weeks, we're going to take off and head north. And sorry, you're hearing the directions running in the background possibly. It wants me to start driving, but again, we're going to let this charge up. We're up to 31% already. That's pretty quick. All right. We're charging at about 144 kilowatts an hour right now. So if you're wondering, what does that get you per hour? Well, right now it says 541 miles per hour. Now, granted, I'm not going to get all of that because I will be way overcharged. In fact, the batteries won't even accept it if I were to try to put all that in. But again, it says 25 minutes to charge limit. Just so you know, as you charge more into the battery, the higher that charge gets. It does slow down a little bit, but not much, which is good. Just keep that in mind. That's why you probably hear, if you've read up on everything, definitely want to start off at a much lower percentage because it'll charge faster. I know, it's really weird how it works. It's awesome, to be honest with you, when you start looking into the science behind how a battery works and how it charges. So definitely encourage you, if you are going to get one, make sure you try to charge at a lower amount. Don't be scared. All right. Don't be scared in regards to the percentage left. A lot of people might think, oh, if I'm below 20%, I'm going to have to pull over right now and charge up. No, you have plenty of mileage to still go at 20%. I've seen, I should say, people who have taken it all the way down to 10% before charging up. In fact, I think we had one earlier today or yesterday. Sorry, kind of becoming a little blur there. But we were down to like 12% when we charged. So plenty of charge available, or miles available, I should say, to get you where you need to go. But you do have to plan. I'll be honest, you do have to plan. But if you're near a bigger city, the good news is you do have a lot of chargers. So you can plan it out. You can see where one is. It'll tell you, let me end this trip here really quick so it stops talking. There we go. It'll tell you how much percentage estimated that you'll have left when you get to that charger. So if you put in and you say, I'm going to go to this charger, and it has like 30% remaining, but there's another one like another 50 miles up the road, try that one and navigate to that one. And you might find and be surprised that you'll be still above 20% first and foremost, but why stop sooner than later if you don't have to? So I encourage you to play around with the navigation. It's so awesome how it navigates. And in regards to telling you how much you're going to use from where you are now to that supercharger or home or destination in a sense. So definitely encourage you to play around with it. I know I did in regards to deciding where I wanted to go. So definitely encourage you all to check this out. If you haven't test drove one yet, get out there. It's free to test drive. Encourage you to do that. I promise you won't regret it. And at the end of the day, it's definitely a new experience, but I think it's going to be the best overall for me and my family. So I'm going to go ahead and sign off on this particular portion here, as we have about 20 minutes remaining to get to 80%. Again, I'm only going to go up to about 50, 60%. I have about another 10 to 20% to go. I'm at 40 right now. And if you're wondering cost-wise, I know a lot of times people are like, how much does that cost? Well, what's so cool is in the system, while it's charging, I know I said I was going to sign off, but I'm not. In the system, you can actually watch it charge, and it tells you how much you're at. So let me show you what that looks like. All right, so here's the charging, and it's literally showing me the price that I'm paying per kilowatt and what my session cost is and how much session energy that I've gained. So this is really cool. I love this feature here, because if you're saying, you know what, I don't want to spend a whole lot right now because I really don't have it, or I know that that amount's going to get me to where I need to go, cut it off at the point that you want. Like if you only want to spend $10, wait till it gets to 10 and stop it. It's really simple to do. Press that stop charging or get out and just pull the plug out. One of the two. So it works out really cool. And then on the left-hand side here, we can see again, it says 20 minutes remaining to get to 80%. But again, it tells me what you're charging at. I'm at 144 kilowatts an hour that we're charging. We're at 150 kilowatt station. So this is to be expected. You're not always going to get the full amount. And again, the more people that are charging, the lower it will drop a little bit. But it's not that noticeable in regards to time-wise. So definitely helpful. All this helpful information helps you make the most informed decision for your drive and you personally. So yeah, I'm loving all this information here. So all right, so there you have it, folks. We're gonna finish up charging here, and nobody here yet, just me. So we're still at that 145 kilowatts an hour. Again, as I mentioned earlier, as the battery gets fuller and fuller, it will drop a little bit. And not bad though. So again, I only got about 4% to go here or so to get to 50%. So I'm going to sign off for real this time. And I will see you all later.